You ready?
I think so.
Are you ready?
I'm hot.
In like a temperature way, yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Like, I'm like fucking dying whale over here.
He's dead sexy.
That's not accurate at all.
Get in my belly!
That might be accurate. Thank you for joining us today on the BlueMilk Podcast, where we talk about anything and everything Star Wars related. I'm BJ.
Jacob.
I'm drinking.
And let us continue.
Go ahead.
Which one should we do?
Doesn't matter. He's been gone a while, so maybe we should make him go first.
Yeah, go first.
Okay, so I was perusing Star Wars news as I tend to do on a somewhat daily basis, and I happened to come across a little tidbit of knowledge saying that Rian Johnson is indeed still going forward with his trilogy that Disney said he could make.
And do we know what that is?
Still no idea.
Okay.
Still no details as to what his trilogy will involve, but Disney did not chicane it after the massive kind of feedback of everyone being pissed after episode 8. So, and a lot of people were kind of hoping that he wouldn't
I was kind
keep
of hoping
his
that
trilogy.
too.
A lot of people were hoping that Disney would not let him go forward with his trilogy. Especially considering it's early enough, they haven't even gone into like pre-production or anything like that on it, as far as I know.
So it's still not official then.
Well, it's official in the fact that Disney hasn't put the kibosh on it.
It's just in words.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So it may be 10, 15, 20 years from now.
Disney hasn't straight up stated that they haven't backed out of what they stated of Rian Johnson getting his own trilogy. They haven't backed out of that.
Have they still stated that it's going to be a Star Wars trilogy?
Rian Johnson has.
Has Disney stated that?
Disney doesn't have to say anything. They're the ones that said that Rian Johnson gets a Star Wars trilogy.
He's going to get a Teletubbies trilogy.
You can hope.
I don't think
Or
so.
VeggieTales.
I don't think Disney owns either VeggieTales or Teletubbies.
By the time he gets his trilogy, they will.
Yeah, he already has his trilogy.
It's true, Disney is buying everything.
Yeah.
But, so, are we excited for that?
No.
Oh, that's the topic? Are we excited?
Are we excited?
No.
No, okay.
I am.
Why?
Because I didn't mind 8.
Because you what?
I didn't mind 8.
You didn't mind 8, so you don't mind watching a trilogy.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where it'll go. He's taking it away from the Skywalker storyline.
That's what I want, is that if he's going to have his own trilogy, I want him far fucking away from that family. I want it
How far away?
Far, far, far away.
A galaxy?
Two galaxies.
Away?
2 galaxies far away.
So we're not even talking about the Trish or the Trish.
I want Yusong Fong. I want him
to
I don't want him to touch the Yusong Fong. I want him to
beyond that.
I want him to play with Transformers.
No, that franchise is pretty much dead at this point.
Well, Star Wars technically has their own type of
So was Spider-Man, they brought that back.
True.
Spider-Man never technically died. They just keep rebooting the same, first movie over and over again.
One of these times we'll get it right, damn it!
Well, Amazing Spider-Man, they seem to think they got right.
Amazing Spider-Man was good.
I haven't seen it, but
it's good.
After seeing the kid in
I hate Spider-Man, so.
Infinity War.
No,
kind of interested.
No, the kid in Infinity War is the Marvel Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man is Richard Garfield?
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, sorry.
It's really good.
He was a good president.
Sure. I mean, I know you're referencing the Garfield president.
Yeah.
What's his name, Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, I don't know. I know it was a Garfield.
Yeah, I know it was a Garfield too.
Big orange cat. So back to Star Wars. Okay, we'll see.
Well, he's already stated that his trilogy, they've kind of already stated that that his trilogy isn't going to be the Skywalker line. It isn't going to be
that. That means nothing to me.
You just don't want him to touch Star Wars.
I'm not impressed with him as director.
Ooh.
No, he did some good movies before Star Wars.
I'm sure that's
I'm trying to remember what he did.
Looper?
Was he in charge of Looper? I
he
thought that
was
someone
director
else.
of-
I didn't think that was a good movie.
He was good.
It was good. It was good.
Okay, so someone's agreeing with
So
me.
Looper was
what
good.
changed it?
He was a kid in a candy store.
Oh, with Star Wars?
Who was?
Yes.
Oh.
Because I do
I'm
truly
not impressed
believe,
with him
I
as
truly do
director.
believe he was a fan. He is a fan of Star Wars, but he was a kid in a candy store.
Well, we've kind of already covered maybe the fans might be the problem. with Star
Exactly.
Wars.
Yeah. Because none of the... I shouldn't say that. Well, none of the original directors for the original trilogy were fans because it just started.
Yeah.
I mean, you had George Lucas and he directed New Hope.
Well, a lot of the actors in it weren't even fans of the franchise
Yeah,
either.
no, especially.
It's Han Solo.
Yeah.
Like, he isn't.
Harrison Ford, he doesn't understand why everyone loves Han Solo so much.
Or Star Wars.
Oh,
in general.
he's full of shit. He knows damn well why.
And he's happy
I
to
think
accept
he's
that
more.
money.
I think he's more happy about the paycheck. Than
Yeah.
he is about
Well,
anything
there is
else.
that.
Which is why he came back for Force Awakens.
It was a nice paycheck. That's why they killed him in the next one. Oh no, they killed him.
in that movie.
Yeah, they brought him back just so they could kill him.
And he was happy about that, probably.
He was, because he wanted
He
to
was.
die a long time ago.
Yeah.
He wanted to die in 5, I believe. Instead of being frozen in carbonite, he wanted to die.
That would have been interesting.
That was what he wanted.
They thaw him and he's just dead.
No, they wouldn't have put him in carbonite.
They would have just killed him.
They would just killed him. That was the point. He wanted to die. He didn't want his character to continue because he didn't even want to come back to
But
5.
he became an ornament for Jabba's palace.
Yeah, he's not happy about that. He's not happy about the Han Solo
I
character.
wouldn't
He
mind
just
being-
doesn't like the Han
I
Solo.
wouldn't mind being an ornament.
He likes Indiana Jones more than he likes Han Solo.
Yeah.
Well, Indiana Jones was pretty cool.
And we're getting a new
It
one of
is.
those.
Yeah, we are. But he's going to try and hand the torch off to someone else, though.
Yeah.
Not Shia LaBeouf this time.
Shia LaBeouf.
Fucking useless.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf's
I
good.
liked
No,
it.
he's not.
He is crazy as fuck. Which makes him great.
Yeah.
No,
honestly.
it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Useless.
No, he's
Dumb.
pretty good. He's been good in some movies.
Was it Holes he was in?
He was in Holes.
That was
good
pretty good.
movie.
That was.
I never watched Holes.
Eagle
It
Eye.
was a good movie.
Eagle Eye was
I haven't
interesting, yeah.
I liked Eagle Eye.
Yeah, that was good.
The first Transformers movie, that was a good one.
The first.
Yeah,
one, yes.
yeah. The first one.
Second one was a lot of ridiculousness.
He didn't come back. They
It
killed
got-
off his character.
It got dumb after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Dumb.
Then they destroyed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I refuse
Was
to
he-
watch that.
I refuse to watch either one of those
Me-
franchises.
yeah.
He wasn't in those, but
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about. Like
The original Turtles is good.
the original 80s cartoon. Yes.
Oh, it's
No. I thought the
90
movie was good.
90s.
too.
Oh, yeah,
90s
well, the
movies.
original 80s. Those weren't puppets in the original
I know.
80s.
No.
But they look like
They were
it.
Japanese
Secret of the
dudes.
Ooze. Secret of the Ooze,
The
man.
second one. We're getting
Oh.
off topic anyway.
Star Wars.
It's so related. I mean, 6 degrees of separation, but
Very, like, yeah.
So yeah, I want him, if he's gonna have Star Wars, I want him far away from anything else so he can create his own, so I don't have to cry every time I watch the movies.
Yeah, but the thing is you're not particularly fond of him in general.
I
at
don't
this
like
point.
his directing.
You don't like his
I
direction
have
style.
no idea about him at
As
all.
yeah, no, him as a person
I think
does not
he's a
even
pussy, but that's just my opinion.
You're just saying that regardless.
I just don't like him as director.
Yeah, you don't like his directorial style.
Yes.
Okay. And you would prefer he didn't make Star Wars movies in general. You don't really mind his directorial style. You just don't want him
Touching,
the Skywalker.
yeah,
Well, I mean, episode 9 is essentially going to be the end.
yes, of the Skywalker trilogy.
Yes.
I don't want him touching any of that stuff. I don't want him to have Obi-Wan. I don't want him to have a Darth Vader reincarnation.
What if he does
trilogy.
Maul?
No.
What if he does Bane?
Nothing
No.
directly or indirectly related to.
I don't want him touching Bane because he'll ruin it.
How do you know?
How do you know?
How do you know?
First off, you don't like him, so how would you know? He would most likely ruin it because he ruined Luke Skywalker. That's how.
He will ruin the Skywalker. The Bane has not been established in movie form as
True.
of yet.
Although, to be fair, he has definitely appeared in multiple times in Rebels.
No, just once in Clone Wars.
Once in Clone Wars, where he looked like where he looks like a samurai. Continue.
Yeah, I don't want him touching the original trilogy, or I don't want him.
I'm not going to.
I don't want him touching any of the episodic.
It is out of his hands.
Well, he does have an episode. I mean, he has episode 1, 2, and 3 of his own trilogy.
Yeah, I don't want him touching any Luke Skywalker.
You don't want him touching any Skywalker.
No Skywalkers.
Okay.
No that stuff.
Okay.
If he wants to have like a Peter Pan adventure in Star Wars, cool. I'm not going to watch it most likely.
What are you talking about? You'll absolutely watch it.
Probably. I will hate every second of it, but
you might not. You don't know.
We're going.
What if it's in cartoon form?
What if it looks? What if it looks like Tron? Like Tron Legacy?
Oh,
like CGI, like big time, like Tron Legacy was.
Oh no, they did really
if
good.
It's done as well as
Tron
Legacy was.
Yeah.
Or even Infinity War. Infinity War was great.
Yeah.
Because they had fully CG characters in that.
Some of it was good. There was some that was just
I'm not a fan of Infinity War.
really
I'm not a fan of the
overdone.
Marvel franchise at this point.
You absolutely hate it, yeah.
And Infinity War, I hated. I didn't like it.
Yeah, so.
But from a directorial standpoint, the CG in Infinity War was pretty decent.
Yeah.
If the characters that were supposed to look at the CG characters actually were looking where they were supposed to be looking, interacting with what they were supposed to be interacting
They all
with.
learned from Phantom Menace.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
At least they got that part down.
Well, everyone learned from Phantom Menace. I mean, seriously, just watch Phantom Menace and you'll just be like, no, this is bad.
Yeah, even the dude that played Jar Jar learned from Phantom Menace.
To not be Jar Jar anymore.
Yeah.
Because they made him all CG in 2.
No, I'm pretty sure he still voiced him. He voiced him.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But he wasn't so
He only had like 2 lines.
irritating. Well, and I'm happy for that.
Everyone's happy for that.
Well, no, he was the one who gave the whole speech that he should give emergency powers to the Chancellor. So he had more than 2 lines.
Took all of
30 seconds.
10 seconds, maybe?
10, 20. He had like a minute of like screen time.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
And everyone was happy for that.
Yeah.
Except for the guy that played Jar Jar, because he...
Oh, I'm sure he still got the money.
He's went through some serious depression, dude. Like, that guy got a lot of death threats
I wonder why.
for playing Jar Jar.
It's not
Yeah,
his
that's
fault,
just
though.
it.
It's not
Why
his
are
fault.
people giving these actors death threats for playing characters that they're getting paid to do?
Yeah, seriously, it's just a job. It's not like, they personally are responsible for that character existing in that. I mean, George Lucas wrote that character into that movie.
And directed the movie.
And someone, went through the CG horribly and made that character.
Is George Lucas getting death threats?
He has, yes.
Has he?
Yeah, he got
Okay.
death threats, too, after episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, that's terrible.
He's getting his own museum now, so.
Rian Johnson,
Head and
trilogy.
shoulder.
I think it'll be interesting. I mean, I'm interested to see what he'll do with the franchise.
Interested, yes.
Because I want to know where he'll take it.
Do I like the idea?
No.
I mean, see, you got to look at the fact that 8, he was working with something that was already established, so he had to make a sequel to something that that someone else had already made.
And yet he didn't.
Well, he did. He made 8.
He made his own thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, effectively,
It's
8
a
does
bad sequel.
It's a very much a standalone thing outside of all the others. It feels very much like that.
Yeah.
Yes. But with his own trilogy, he doesn't have the responsibility of tying it into something else.
It's a good
It just
thing,
has to
'cause
be
he
in
didn't
Star Wars.
Take the responsibility to tie it into anything.
Yeah, he did. I mean, it had Kylo and it had
Right.
Using the
Ray,
same
Finn,
characters
and
is not the
Poe.
same as tying it into the
I
same.
mean, he
Yeah,
made up
just like
he
at the
made up
holiday
he
special.
made up his own character, Holdo. Holdo was all for episode 8, and she's dead now, so she won't be in 9.
The character is dead, not the actress.
Yeah, I'm talking Holdo, the character. I
I
wouldn't
thought
mind.
maybe she hung herself after the movie.
No one kills themselves for playing a role. I mean, they almost do, but they none of them have actually committed suicide. after
That
playing
we
a role.
know of.
I know that
They could all be CG'd because we never see them.
Heath Ledger. What do you think about Heath Ledger?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I know that there was a porn actress. Or no, she's not a porn actress. There's an Asian chick. She was in Playboy. But she went into Playboy after she had already filmed her scenes for episode 2. Bai Ling. She was a legitimate actress. She was going to be like an alien, and she was going to play an aide to Palpatine. She was in a couple of scenes. And they cut her scenes out after she came out in Playboy, after filming those scenes. Lucas did. This was before Disney, because this was episode 2. But Bai Ling, she played the crazy assassin robot in Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, she was the really skinny, crazy looking Asian assassin robot, I think. Yeah.
We'll check it.
She's really hot, but she shows up at Playboy. And she does like this whole spread, and she talks about like it's funny because that issue of Playboy.
Should we do a link in the description?
You can if you want.
Spread?
You can if you want. But the actual issue was called the Star Wars Special, and it was because of Bai
That
Ling.
is probably why. Yeah, right there.
And the whole issue was Star Wars themed, and it's because they got Bai Ling, and she was supposed to play like an alien aide to Palpatine in episode 2, and then after the issue came out,
for them, didn't it?
and then after the episode came out, they cut all of her scenes out because George didn't like the fact that she was in Playboy.
Which is dumb.
Very.
It would help promote views.
It would have. I wouldn't have minded. I have that issue.
Well, of course not. You also go for the weird shit.
Yeah, I do. But yeah, no, I have that issue. It's actually really cool.
I know you have that issue. Oh, you mean the...
A Playboy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the other issue too.
I know.
But yeah, no, I'm interested to see how Rian Johnson will do. I'm interested to see where it'll go.
Yeah.
What he'll do when he doesn't actually have the responsibility of tying it into something else, other than just being a Star Wars movie.
Maybe he'll make it more like Looper. So it's like time traveling.
Alright, moving on.
Yeah, but the thing is like, time travel's never existed in Star Wars, has it?
No.
I don't think so.
Has there been any book
Not that I'm...
legacy
No
canon
time
or
travel, but there's like, you get visions, which isn't really time travel, you just get to see the future.
Yeah, so they see visions of
that's
the
part of
future.
the Force, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
also
mean, you
get to
can
see
use
visions
this,
of the
but it's all.
past.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
They
I
see
mean,
visions.
it's that type. It's their type of time travel.
But no one physically time travels. Like
Not that
a
I'm
person
aware of.
goes from this point in time to this point in time.
Although
physically.
they should.
That'd be fucking cool.
They should with
Just-
the types of speeds they're working with, but I'm not going to get into the physics shit right now.
Well, yeah.
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 They don't address the whole time dilation crap in Star Wars.
Yeah,
And they should, but
because of like hyperspace.
Yeah. Or going near black holes.
or that.
Yeah.
For like Han.
Yeah.
That would have fucked with everything, technically.
Yeah. No, they don't.
They don't
That would have been
address it.
interesting.
Dude,
about
imagine-
the law.
That could have
In the Solo
explained
movie?
how he was able to do it in less than 12 parsecs.
Because he time jumped?
12 parsecs.
Well, because the closer you get to the black hole, the slower time goes.
Yes! Well done. The slower we see.
Yeah. Because you have an outside perspective, but you're going normal speed.
Well, your
It's all
perspective-
based on frame of reference.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
From a certain point of view.
good. Okay, accurate. Alright,
So, yeah. But I think that would be kind of cool if they address. I'm sorry, but I'm going back to that.
The time
if
travel.
they
He
combined,
really wants time travel. in
if they
Star Wars.
combined both, what the hell is that name of that fucking movie with Matthew McConaughey,
Oh, Interstellar?
Interstellar, and the Solo movie? That'd be fucking sick and fucking awesome. And
It would have made me puke, yeah.
You know what would be cool is if they had something like The Martian in Star Wars.
that they're stuck on a planet. Well, I mean,
Well, no, like a person, like he actually goes, like he's exploring and he actually gets stuck on a planet. Like a Robinson Crusoe kind of thing.
You want Han Solo stuck on a planet.
No, I'm not talking about
Oh,
that. I'm just
okay.
talking about like a movie, though.
like a stormtrooper,
Okay.
a scout trooper. That'd be kind of cool.
Could you imagine a horror movie set like that?
Not in the Star Wars universe, no.
But it would be interesting to see a horror movie in the Star Wars universe where they encounter like imagine xenomorphs could exist. Something like Alien.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Like that kind of setup, but in the Star Wars universe.
Oh God, Death Trooper. The book Death Trooper.
Oh, with the zombies.
With the zombies when they get when they
now see.
That
Ryan Johnson could do that trilogy.
That'd be fucking
just nothing but zombie troopers running around.
Han Solo and Chewbacca's in it too. That's the cool part.
Then it could be like The Walking Dead in the Star Wars universe.
There's a crossbow in it. So yeah. That'd be fucking cool.
So Chewbacca is Daryl?
Yes.
Sure.
And
he gets
Han Solo is Rick
Grimes. Motorcycle.
and Han Solo is Rick Grimes.
Yes. And then Luke is...
He could just say, what the fuck am I doing here?
Carl!
Oddly enough, it does fit very well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm already starting to put other people in the roles. And it works.
Yeah.
I'm completely down for this.
Walking Dead in the Star Wars universe.
Walking Stars? No.
Walking Wars?
Walking Wars.
Walking Wars.
Now I'm just imagining old people trying to hit each other with their kids.
That's Walker Wars.
Walker Wars.
Now I'm imagining AT-ATs.
Yes.
There you go.
And old people are controlling them.
AT-STs.
Oh, God.
Oh, they'd be tripping all over everything.
No, it's AT-STs, because it's literally you just see an old person sticking out the top, controlling it, going, where are them whippersnappers at there?
Get off my lawn!
Tripping over Ewoks and shit.
Fuck Ewoks.
Not with an AT-ST.
Oh, yeah. With an AT-ST.
No.
Yes.
See, I told you he was in some...
Wait, so is that where you stand on, the whole Ewok thing? Is that you don't like Ewoks?
I'm not a fan of Ewoks.
Are you a fan of Ewoks?
I could care less.
He's indifferent.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter.
They're there, they exist.
Yeah, I think I'm the same way. It's they're there.
They're part of the universe.
I wish they didn't.
I liked Wicket. I thought he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dumb, but pretty cool.
I wasn't a fan of the weird little Star Wars spin-off thing that involved the Ewoks, the Adventures of the Ewoks.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that.
The Ewok Adventures.
Yeah.
You got the right words, just not the right order.
Shit.
2 of them? There was 2 movies?
That means we're going to have to try to find a link to
cartoon
that.
ones, yeah.
No, they were live action. There was a live action one.
I was thinking the cartoon ones.
No, there was a live action
shit.
Ewok movie.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. It's like a family. It's like this family or whatever that their ship gets fucked up and they crash land on the planet and there's Ewoks and they end up having to work with the Ewoks to fix the ship. It's really fucking weird and not good.
Okay.
Would it be interesting if Rian Johnson did the what the hell is that called? Lost Tribe of the Sith series. Where do you guys know what I'm talking about at all?
No?
Okay, so the whole Lost Tribe of the Sith is that it was a group of Sith that
got lost?
Well, when everyone was going hyperspace,
Clearly.
This is after... I'm trying to think. This was before Revan.
Oh, so it's
before the Mandalorian Wars. This is before...
It's like an Exar Kun's time.
I think so. I think that was back then. That there was this group of Sith that crash landed. Something happened in hyperspace. They got out of hyperspace, crash landed on a planet. They couldn't fix their ship, so they conquered this species that was there, and we're gods now. And so they started inbreeding and all that fun stuff. Yeah, they did the exact same thing.
Interbreeding,
yeah.
Not inbreeding.
Yeah, whatever. Probably a little bit inbreeding.
We don't know.
But they end up. The Lost Tribe of the Sith end up at the same time when Luke Skywalker is going around trying to figure out what the fuck happened to his nephew, Jason. Yeah, and he got exiled from Coruscant trying to figure out what the fuck happened to Jason. And the Lost Tribe of the Sith is like, "Yo, we're here," and then he's like, "What the fuck?" And they team up and beat up this motherfucker. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Except for no Luke Skywalker, just Lost Tribe of the Sith.
Well, Luke is dead. Although apparently he's going to be make an appearance in 9.
Force Ghost.
Yeah.
Nah, he figured out how to poof. and repoof over here somewhere. That's how it is going to be.
Teleportation.
Yeah.
Instant transmission.
No, I don't think J.J. Abrams would do that to me. He might.
I was actually watching a lot of interesting things about J.J. Abrams in the Star Trek universe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
He's dense. It's a nice segue.
Oh! To my other topic.
Yeah.
So, segue. What are your guys' thoughts on the whole? So, let me start back a little bit, prepare you guys for my topic.
Okay, wait.
Stopping.
Wait. Star Wars fans would kill Star Trek fans.
I mean, it's probably true. It's probably already happened.
Although Star Trek would use more science. Real science. Well, real-ish science.
Real.
So your topic is
Star Wars versus Star Trek, really. And what your guys' thoughts on that, because...
Star Wars is religion, Star Trek is science.
I don't see it more like that. I see it more
No,
of...
that's literally the breakdown.
Star Wars is more of a space opera, and Star Trek is more of a space western.
No.
No.
Star Trek is not a Western. In no way is it
A
a
space
Western.
western.
No.
Star Trek? No.
Not at all?
No.
Okay.
It's not a space western at all.
It's
Star Wars is more like a western.
No. It's a space opera.
That is
It
accurate.
is a space opera, yes.
But a space opera doesn't define a genre. Space western is a genre.
Is it really?
Yeah. Firefly?
that was definitely a
That's
space
definitely
Western.
a space western, yeah.
That's pretty cool. And I am impressed that you brought it up, since you're not as much of a fan as some of us.
I don't like Firefly as much as a lot of other people. I prefer Farscape, but
Farscape is not even Westernish.
yeah, I know that's
I
more
think Farscape is...
fantasy.
It's kind of closer to...
Farscape is sci fantasy. It's more like Star
between
Wars.
Star Trek and Star Wars, because they do have a lot of science that goes on. It's not accurate science, but it is science.
I don't know Farscape, so...
You need to see Farscape.
Yeah, you do.
It's more like Farscape is more like Star Wars,
And Star
and
Trek-
Firefly is actually more like Star Trek. If you want to look at it that way.
Yeah, I can see that.
But Firefly is a space western, and Farscape is more like a
Space.
sci-fantasy.
Sci-fantasy.
And that's what Star Wars is. Star Wars is sci-fantasy.
It is a
Yeah.
fantasy.
Star Trek is sci-fi, science fiction.
So they're just two different sides of the totem pole, pretty much.
Yeah. But the thing is whenever
So
the main...
who's on top?
Well, there is no on...
He said totem. I'm asking him a question. Who's on top?
For me, Star
If it's
Wars.
a totem pole,
For me, it's Star Wars.
Well, he's more religious.
that means Star Trek is the base.
Of the pillar.
Yeah.
Usul.
Oh, sorry, we're getting into history, and he's been out of school for a while.
Well, no, Usul he wouldn't even know
What the
about.
fuck Usul is?
It's the base of the pillar.
Pillar of what?
That
Pillar that you just spoke of. The totem. A totem is a pillar.
What the fuck is Usul, though?
Usul is the base of the pillar. That's
Is
the
that...
name.
Oh, that's the name of the...
Well, in Dune, anyway.
I've never seen Dune, so...
Or Reddit.
holy shit! I got a whole list of movies I have to introduce you to.
Yes!
Regardless,
No, that's three, I think.
it's several. I have to say it. I have to say it because otherwise they'll just continue arguing. I'm sorry, Faith. I have to say it, or they'll just keep arguing.
So, but that's... I mean, I like Star Trek.
Yes,
But I
So
wouldn't
do I.
call myself a Star Trek fan.
a trekker.
Trekkie. I wouldn't be a Trekkie or a Trekker. I don't know. Yeah. I would... Star Wars doesn't have... How I usually... I made a joke that you have Trekkies and then you have regular...
That's funny.
What?
He said he made a joke.
No, I say, would you call a Star Wars fan, since we don't have like name a fan, a decent human being? You used to make that joke.
I wouldn't go that
And that
far.
was funny?
Yes.
Okay.
I would not go that far.
Okay, whatever.
There's a lot of decent human beings that like Star Trek.
Don't get high and whiny.
I like Star Trek.
Yeah?
I like Star Trek too.
But I'm not going to sit there and get real high and whiny with him.
I can get high and whiny.
I know.
He doesn't
Oh,
even
I
know how
know,
to
he
pronounce a lot of
does.
shit.
He doesn't even know how to pronounce high and whiny.
Anyway, no. Star Trek is science. Star Wars is religion. That's the easiest way to break it down. That's the two ends
I'll
of the
agree with
spectrum.
that. I'll agree with that.
Because there is no religion in Star Trek.
No, the Klingons had religion.
No.
They have tradition.
Okay.
The closest thing to a religion would be DS9 with the Bajorans.
Yeah?
And the gods that live in the wormhole. But they're not really gods, they're just extra-dimensional entities.
Right.
That Cisco becomes one, because his mom is apparently one of them.
Or they think he is.
He's half.
Now, do you think a good middle ground for between Star Wars and Star Trek would be Stargate? Because it has... You don't think it's more of a middle ground?
No, Star Trek is closer to science fiction.
No, Stargate.
Stargate, sorry. Stargate is closer to
Science
To the Star Trek side.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it does
They
dive
do
into
have-
the religion
They
part,
do have the religion
but they
side, but
explain
it's...
what...
Right.
Well, they're debunking religion.
No. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
the
Stargate is literally
the religion
debunking-
still exists, though.
True, but it's proven. It's essentially
explaining
proven
that the religion is based off of these real beings.
Exactly. Which is in turn debunking faith. Because faith is the belief in something.
Well, it
that
doesn't
you
stop
can't
anybody from
physically.
believing, so it's
True.
not debunking.
True. Well, I mean, you could say,
And I do.
yeah, but I mean, you could say to a Christian that their God isn't real straight to their face, and they'll still believe in it, even if you have unequivocal proof that that entity doesn't exist. They will still choose to believe it. That doesn't change the fact that you're like not trying to debunk their religion. I caught myself. 5.5. Caught myself. But anyway,
Dude.
But going back to the whole
wow, that was quick.
conversation,
Jeez.
it was more of like the earlier days, I would say, probably around the 90s and early 2000s, where Star Trek fans and Star Wars fans, led by a popular
Did
belief...
he just say early days
Yeah.
of the 90s and early 2000s?
Those were my
That's when
early
he-
days.
That's when he was born. Yeah, I know.
Early days?
Yeah.
The fuck am I, ancient?
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No, I think what he's referring to is back when, like, Star Trek actually had an active following.
Yeah.
Like, Discovery
I
has
think
not
they still
been...
do.
It
But it's the old Star
when
Trek.
it when it was like big.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the new stuff didn't seem to catch on quite as much.
yeah, the Kelvin universe that J.J. Abrams and like Bad Robot was making, that as much as
Well,
it did,
Now,
it didn't do well
the
in
new movies. The new movies seem to be doing very
No.
well, but the new series don't.
No.
A lot of people hate those movies.
Actually, no. The
Really?
first
No
one
way.
had really good popularity. Had like a mid, like 95% viewer score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
So the first movie was solid. It made a lot of its money. It made a lot of money, and it definitely made like triple. They made a lot of their money back on that one, and it had really good reviews, which is why they went forward with the second one. The problem with the second one is where they kind of fucked it.
I like the second one a lot.
The problem with the second one, I like all three, by the way, that are out. There's just three right
There's
now?
three.
Yes.
There's
Beyond
a-
this last one, it's not as good, but it's still a good movie
I
by
always
itself.
thought
Just like episode 8 is. It's a good movie by itself.
Well,
As
apparently,
long as you don't put it in the series.
Yeah.
apparently the two people that wrote Beyond, Simon Pegg and I don't remember who the other guy was, but the two of them wrote Beyond while sitting down and doing like TOS
Nice.
marathon.
Nice.
Like they just sat down and watched TOS, and then they just wrote out Beyond while they were
You
doing
should probably explain that to
the original series. Captain
Yeah.
Kirk, Spock, Leonard Nimoy.
The original series.
Yeah,
Back before the movies were made.
McCoy.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Scotty.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So,
Okay. Just
Now-
making sure.
Yeah.
again, I like all three of the new Star
The
Treks.
third one is very
The
interesting.
reason I didn't care for the second one is Cumberbatch
Yeah.
was simply
Cumberbund?
playing Sherlock.
Yeah.
It's the same character. He didn't
He
change
hasn't
the
seen
character.
Sherlock.
I don't. Yeah.
Oh, you need to. Sherlock is awesome. You
Sherlock
guys need
is
to,
awesome.
too.
I mean, I think there's a reason why. Is it the guy that plays Holmes in Sherlock?
That's Cumberbatch.
No.
Yes.
No, Watson. I'm sorry.
Martin Freeman.
Yeah, I think he was actually in.
I have a
Not
problem
with
with
him,
Martin
was he?
Freeman because everything I've seen him in, he does the same facial expressions. He does not change. He doesn't act.
It's because
He's
he's
just
white.
the same. It has nothing to do with being white.
He was in Black Panther.
You could put him
Yeah,
in
he was.
blackface, and he'd still.
He
do
was
the
one
same.
of the two token white guys
Yeah.
in Black Panther.
And yeah, token white guys.
They were.
Yeah.
I mean, they've even written that in news articles.
Yeah.
That they had the two token white guys,
Yeah.
and that was the guy Andy Serkis
Oh yeah.
and Martin Freeman. Those are the two, and they killed off one of them.
Yeah.
Like in the
Which one?
first 10
I
minutes.
think I fell asleep in Black Panther. I was
Well, I never
impressed.
watched it.
I
I'm not a
wasn't
fan of Black
impressed.
Panther. Comic-wise, so I didn't see a reason to see the movie.
I didn't like it.
The character seemed okay.
Yeah.
From what I saw him in Infinity War, I guess it was.
No, Civil War. Civil War was
Civil
the first
War.
time you see Black Panther.
Yeah.
He was okay. I thought he was fine, so we figured we'd watch the movie. I fell asleep. It was boring. Anyway.
But yeah, no, to go back to the original topic, Star
What
Trek
was the
versus Star
original?
Wars.
Star Trek versus Star Wars.
It's there is no verses. The reason why there was verses was because Star Trek at one point was very like they had a lot of the movies. They had a lot of the TNG movies like First Contact.
That was a good one.
Come
I
on,
actually
you can
watched
do
that
it.
one.
Oh God. Okay, so there was
Insurrection.
Generations. There's Generations, First Contact, Insurrection.
We just talked about
I
it.
know. Fuck.
Nemesis, asshole.
Nemesis.
I
is the
just
last
said
one?
that, yeah.
Okay, and the Nemesis, yeah. So there was those when those movies came out. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 were coming out at the same time.
That's it. We're done.
Yeah.
Take us out.
That's time. We'll have to continue this in next week's episode.
Oh, we might. We might forget.
I doubt it.
Yeah, we won't.
But anyway, I hope you all have a good week. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and thank you for watching us. Please like, share, subscribe, follow. # thumbs down. Because I believe we're still doing that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it until we actually get nothing but thumbs down.
We have on several
if you
videos, I think.
Assholes. Well, we need more than 3. So if you keep giving us a thumbs up, we're just gonna keep doing this.
Yeah. Wait, did we have any thumbs ups to go with those 3 thumbs down?
I think so.
Oh, shit.
I think
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
# thumbs down. Like, follow, subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell notification.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that you get notifications in your email about when we release content.
And when you can see me.
Sure.
# limp for Kennedy.
Oh God.
I wasn't here for that, so I know
Holy
nothing
shit.
about it. But sure.
Aren't you lucky?
# limp for Kennedy. And
Kathy, baby,
Oh God.
call me. No, don't call me. Send the podcast an email. I don't
and
think
hopefully not like a cease and desist order.
No, that'd be fine too. We'll post it.
We will.
I don't believe you actually exist. I think you're all CG. So
No, I've actually seen her on stage.
Are you sure it wasn't a hologram?
That'd be a really good hologram.
was it at?
Celebration, yeah.
Oh wait, you actually saw her physically on stage?
Celebration, Anaheim, and Celebration in
so
Orlando.
there wasn't a pole involved.
I don't
or
believe
anything?
so.
No puppets, no green
I don't think
screen.
so, no.
No red lights.
No.
There wasn't
Messy
no drugs or
tablecloths.
mist or anything.
No, I don't
involved.
think so.
$100 bills on the table. Mirrors.
Anyway,
Coke.
thank you for joining us. I hope you guys have fun and stay safe. Toodles!
Bye.
Come to the dark side.